Welcome to Parallel Universe. The world knows Dolly Parton as joy personified. The big smile. The glittering gowns. The songs that feel like home no matter where you're from. For decades, she has been seen as untouchable. Too kind, too generous, too full of light for tragedy to reach her. But at 80, what really happened to Dolly Parton left many in tears. Not because she fell from grace, but because the strength behind her smile came at a cost few ever understood. Dolly's story began in the mountains of East Tennessee, in a one-room cabin with dirt floors and no electricity. She was one of 12 children born into crushing poverty. Hunger was common. Shoes were a luxury. Privacy didn't exist. Music wasn't a hobby. It was survival. From a young age, Dolly learned that if she could sing, she could rise above the silence that poverty tried to impose. But even as a child, she understood something painful. Talent doesn't erase hardship. It only gives you a voice to talk about it. Fame came early and fast. By her 20s, Dolly Parton was a star. But success didn't protect her from judgment. It amplified it. Her appearance became a punchline. Her intelligence was underestimated. People confused kindness for weakness and glamour for shallowness. Dolly smiled through it all, but the ridicule cut deep. "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap," she joked, hiding wounds behind humor the way she always had. Behind the scenes, Dolly carried private heartbreaks she rarely spoke about. She and her husband Carl Dean shared a love that lasted decades, but it came with sacrifice. Dolly chose career over motherhood, a decision that haunted her more than she ever let on. She later admitted that not having children left an ache no success could fully fill. Music became her outlet. Songs written from the pain of roads not taken and lives imagined but never lived. Then came the losses. Friends, mentors, and family members slowly slipped away as the years passed. Aging brought reflection, and reflection brought grief. Dolly also faced serious health scares, including periods where she quietly stepped away from the spotlight to recover. Each absence fueled rumors, but the truth was simpler and heavier. Time was catching up, and even Dolly Parton wasn't immune. At 80, Dolly no longer chases charts or approval. She speaks openly about mortality, about knowing her time is finite. The laughter is still there, but it's softer now. The songs carry more weight. She gives away millions through her imagination library, not for praise, but because she knows what it's like to grow up with nothing, and how one book, one song, one act of kindness can change a life. What leaves people in tears isn't that Dolly Parton suffered. It's that she suffered quietly, gracefully, without letting the world grow bitter alongside her. She turned pain into generosity, loss into legacy, and insecurity into empowerment. At 80, Dolly Parton isn't just a legend. She's a reminder that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it smiles, sings, and keeps going, no matter how heavy the heart becomes.